What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
In the Danganronpa's items, like that circle on the critical area inside the pile of food. That appears to be the case. I wonder if they know what they said the fishy bones or meat bones were also than just items. Well, the better they were.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
I know you will, Dakane.
Wait, hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that. Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here! I'm already eating it!
Why not surprised?
A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, it's normal.
What is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My. There's something inside the meat. Look what came out. Isn't that... Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef. You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me. Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Yeah, shut the hell up, Nagito. You're not useful.
He said, "You're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks."
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Never said a word about cooking on your grate.
Too bad that I can understand him. Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should first.
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Get over the entire incident. And then we can prove there was crime. That's right, if you don't do that, we can end this no matter how much the time passes.
So, we need to do it.
So when I come to this, mature each children. If we can also one last further bring the cluster to end, this is the closing argument. This plate you'll give a complete summary of the case. Okay? You have to read the order of events in case in the form of comic book. Like in the last one. The book should remain edge imagination, so this will be Casper here and there. Okay. Casper are where the number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the triple balance provided. Alright. Around 2 to the turbulence mix up on one set. So that one set there will be correct places are running correct places. If you will use the correct places, the combined set will be switched on new one. After that, if you will it in the also, you will clear the challenge. Okay. Pretty sure some of you already knows about. It will be difficult to complete the summit grasp, but once you finish summit, it will become much simpler. Alright. For those of you who play the real gun, you might request the first step, but it's basically the same concept. Yeah, I know. Now then, when you play the crossing argument, there is a certain trick. If you tap the grasp on the sheet, it is really hinting on the top of the screen. Okay, that will be useful. This step is very interesting with a kind of scene is doing on there. As if you hold down to drop wood and without moving, it will place as hints as well. This index by the scene continues in the panel. Okay. But put together those hints and think carefully. Of course, so you don't forget to do a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, so it's like the last game. Okay, let's see what I can do here with this crossing argument. And with this must be the last one.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime. Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong? This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
So I thought but it's over.
It seems this is the end.
Well, with this, I finished the Castral. So, to some point there, I got a little successy, huh? Oh well. And I got a B. Oh well, it could go worse.